What is up, YouTube? It's your boy King Cobra here, back at you with another video. I did believe my Asperger's was talking shit again, excuse me. I have my window wide open and the fan blowing at full speed so that I can blow any tobacco smoke at my fan, and the fan directly blows it out the window. That's what's up. Anyway, I found out something rather interesting, if you will. Apparently somebody out there tried to bribe homeboy Scotty with $300. And the bribe was for Scotty to release my work information on where I work and shit. That's pretty fucked. And of course Scotty didn't take it. You know, he didn't take the bribe. He's like, fuck you, dude. You know. I mean, that's pretty pathetic when you're so desperate to ruin my life that you're willing to spend $300 just so you can, you know, find out where I work and spread it like wildfire. That's pretty fucked. And, you know, this is a message to all the people out there who hate me to the point where you want to ruin my life. You know, you need to take a long, hard look at yourself and ask yourself, what the fuck are you doing with your life? You know, you're obsessively picking on somebody who has autism, for one. And two, you know, I might have gotten fired from Wendy's, but I got back up on my feet and got another job, so it really didn't work. And three, you know, the whole world's passing you by, and you're just going to sit there and ignore all that because you're more obsessed with messing with me. And four, you know, I've got like 5,600 some odd subscribers. What the fuck do you have? Nothing. You know, you take a long, hard look at yourself, look in the mirror, and ask yourself, what am I doing with my life? Because the way I see it, you know, your obsession with fucking with me is only going to make me more popular on the internet. So if your goal with fucking with me is to make me less popular and make me stop making videos, it's failing miserably. You know, the more that people fuck with me on the internet, the more sorry people feel for me, because they're like, dude, but that's kind of fucked, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what people are thinking when they see this kind of thing. They're like, well, this dude's got autism and he's getting fucked with hard by a bunch of different people. That's kind of messed up. You know, when you start a YouTube channel, you have to prepare yourself for that. Now, for somebody who's never been bullied before, and then they decide that they want to start a YouTube channel, they start one, and then all of a sudden they're getting all these nasty, negative comments, and they're like, what the hell, you know? But I'm used to being bullied, so it didn't affect me that much to begin with. And, you know, when you've been doing YouTube for 7 to 8 plus years, you learn to develop a thick skin for it. And the thing of it is, though, YouTube, is that a lot of people talk shit, yes, but they talk shit to somebody who already has a low self-esteem. So you're gonna try to talk shit on somebody who has a low self-esteem. It doesn't work, you know. But by opening my window as wide as it can go, pulling up the blinds, cranking the fan on to a full 3, the fourth setting is off. Well, it's not my fan. One of my neighbors is letting me borrow it. And I says to him, well, if you ever need it back and I'm home, just hit me up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. When you're so hell-bent and obsessed with trying to ruin my life, what does it say about you? It says you have no life. You're jealous of the life I have, so you try to ruin it so you can make yourself seem better about your sad existence. You know, people make fun of me for not having a girlfriend and shit, and, you know, if it's meant to happen, it'll happen. And usually that kind of thing happens when you least expect it. You know, so that kind of thing requires patience. You can't just make something like that happen overnight. Yeah. And you should definitely, and I'm being 100% serious here, YouTube, do not rush into a relationship. Let that fire kindle for a second before it bursts into a fiery passion of love, so to speak. Yeah. That's one way of putting it. Now, when you do get rejected enough times, you ask yourself, why am I trying? Eventually you quit trying and you let it come to you, because that's all you can do. You know, and you learn not to care. You learn not to care about relationships and shit like that, because it becomes a survival tactic. You know, and it's the suckiest thing when you've never had sex and people talk about it all the goddamn time, and it's like, what's the big deal? You have it, and either you really like it or you're like, man, it's alright, you know. Sex is overrated when you can play guitar. Music is a universal language, YouTube. Although cultures may speak different dialects, different religions, and all that sort of thing, music can universally speak to everyone just by the sheer power of the sound. A world without music is true insanity, YouTube. I was thinking about doing a drink combination for this video, but I might be able to pull something off. And then you got people who are talking shit on Fun Size Felicia, and it's like, you know, you're just jealous that you don't have people sending you free stuff. You know. That's all it is. It's pure jealousy. And, I actually feel sorry for the trolls who pick on me, because they have no life. It's quite sad, actually. Their whole life revolves around me. Think about that for a second, YouTube. Every single one of you motherfuckers out there on the internet right now that hates my guts for doing nothing more than make a video or two on YouTube. Your lives are so pathetic, they revolve around me. Yeah, I'm flattered to say the least, you know. I didn't think I made that much difference on YouTube, but there you go. When people are willing to pay $300 to $400 just for a bit of information, It's kind of sad, actually. I actually like where I work, believe it or not. The last time I was at work, I did a good job, so, yeah. You know, I get along with all my coworkers, and I'm starting to pick up on the job a little bit, so there you go. What could I do for a drink combination? I have an idea. I'm gonna mix Red's Wicked Black Cherry with Mountain Dew Pitch Black. We'll call this drink a Black Cherry Cobra. One of the things that prevents me from dating, well, there's a couple things. One is the lack of confidence that I have in myself. Two, I get rejected by every girl I've ever had a crush on. That does kind of suck, I'm not going to lie. When you get rejected by every girl you have a crush on or think about asking out, you know, you have to ask yourself, why am I trying? Why am I wasting my time? I could be focusing on my music and getting better at it instead of wasting my time getting my heart stomped on like a fucking cigarette butt. That black cherry be banging. That's wicked good. Take about 2 more sips of this and then pour in some of that pitch black and see how it tastes. Another thing that prevents me from dating, and this is going to sound stupid to most of you, but it's the fear of losing something, you know. Because life is so twisted like that, man. You don't even know. You could literally go months without having any companionship. And the loneliest fucking months of your life. And then life is like, alright, I'll cut you a break. Here's a girl that's perfect for you. You meet her and everything goes good. Things start to look up, and then life's like, oh, nope, just kidding, and then life takes her away from you. And you'll never see her again, that kind of thing, and that just makes you feel even worse than you did before. And that sucks, you know. The problem with loving somebody is if you lose them, it's one of the hardest things you go through in life. You know, as stupid as it sounds, knowing life's sick sense of humor Black Cherry Cobra. It's basically Red's Wicked Black Cherry Ale, beer, whatever the fuck. Mountain Dew Pitch Black. Simple combination. Let's see how it do. Oh fuck. Hold on a second. Oh fucking hell, that's good. Oh, YouTube, that's fucking delicious. Yeah, Black Cherry Cobra is where it's at. Surprisingly, the tartness from the black cherry really complements the taste of the pitch black. That is, that's delicious. You know, and getting attached is never good either, because there's no way of knowing if it's a surefire thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's a fucked up way to look at things, but there you go. You know, you could be one of those guys that's just down on his luck, hopeless romantic, no real outlook on the future as far as companionship goes. You know, and dude finally gets a break and meets the girl of his dreams, and then she's taken away from him either by some horrible death or she just loses interest or some fucked up shit like that, and you know, and then life's just even more sucky than it already was before. I know maybe to you that sounds stupid, but there you go. But if I put blankets down on any doors leading to the hallway, crack the window as open as it'll go, and point the fan at the window, none of the tobacco smoke goes into the hallway, and any tobacco smoke that is in here just immediately sucked out the window, gone. And some people get lucky, man, you know, when it comes to finding dates and shit. You know, some people will get lucky, and it'll happen when they least expect it. They'll meet the opposite sex version of them, and like, it's crazy, like, how well you'll click with that person. And soulmates are not a thing, YouTube. That is a scientific myth. But finding somebody that you connect with sexually and mentally just amazingly well, you know, that's a plausible fact of possibly happening. But as I've said before, looks are not everything, but if there's no mutual physical attraction to one another, it's just not going to happen. You know, you could think that she's the most gorgeous woman you've ever seen, but truth be told, YouTube, if she doesn't find you the least bit sexually attractive, it's just not going to happen. And the nice thing about Black Cherry Cobra's, this particular drink combination, it's a cheaper drink combination. You know, some of my drink combinations are a little bit expensive. Like the Cobra Angel cocktail, oh shit. Yeah, that's like almost practically a $50 drink combination. But it was worth it because it was tasty. But you saw my video where I was going to buy a lighter from the gas station, and in that video I had literally 2 to 3 different cars of chicks whooping and hollering and catcalling me while I was riding my bike. So based off of that logic, it's safe to assume that chicks do find me attractive. If they didn't, they wouldn't have done those things. Even though I had to shave off my goatee, I'm growing it back out. Yeah. And it shouldn't take me too terribly long. A couple weeks, it'll be nice and thick. That's something to think about, isn't it? When you're so hell-bent and obsessed with trying to fuck up my life that you're willing to spend $300 to $400 just for a bit of information. And $300 to $400, you know, for my homeboy Scotty, $300 to $400, that's a rip of cash, dude. But Scotty's my friend, and he's not gonna give that information out. You could offer him $10 million, he's not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you this. What if the shoe was on the other foot, and I was the hater and you were the popular YouTuber? Just imagine if the roles were switched for a second. Ask yourself, how would you feel if you had people fucking with you this hard on the internet? And all you did was make YouTube videos and entertain a small audience. How would you feel? You wouldn't like it. I guarantee you, you'd fucking hate it. You'd be like, what the fuck did I do to deserve this negative attention? You'd ask yourself that. You'd be sitting there scratching your head going, what the fuck, you know? Exactly. You wouldn't like it. I guarantee you, most of you wouldn't like it. Shit, the last girl I had sex with was pretty banging, I'm just saying. And she also said I was good at eating pussy, so there you go. And the most important rule I can, or not rule, but really some advice, is I don't care how good the pussy is, do not, I repeat, do not let your significant other hold sex against you. That's gonna be funny if I get a girlfriend and she tries using sex against me. I'm gonna be like, oh, that's fucking funny. I've got months without having it, so you think that's gonna do anything for me? No. Like, seriously. I'm the kind of guy, if I have a girlfriend and she tries using sex against me, well, if you don't do this and this, you're cut off for 2 weeks. Okay, that's fine. Not gonna faze me a fucking bit. I've gone months without it. And in that 2 weeks, she's supposedly grounded me from sex or whatever. I'm gonna try as hard as I can to be as sexy as I possibly can. To the point where she can't stand it and she breaks down and just fucking throws me on the bed. Okay, we're doing this, okay? Because that's just the kind of guy I am. I'm like, you can try to hold sex against me, but it ain't gonna work. You also gotta take into fact these things right here. It's a good thing Wyoming has an open carry permit. God damn, look at the size of these things. There's women out there that find, okay, like seriously, there are women out there that find members of the opposite sex with big arms attractive. And the reason why women find members of the opposite sex with big muscles attractive is because when they're cuddling with you and shit, it makes them feel safe and secure at night. What's up? Not being serious, I mean totally for real. Oh, hold on. Save that for the drink combination. There's the cup. Okay. Yeah. Oh, 8% alcohol volume. It's still alcohol. And I had a beer earlier, and then fucking save the rest of this for later. Come on, photo booth. There we go. No, wait. Come on, photo booth. You can do it. There it goes. No, not quite. There, okay. Yeah, I had a beer. Oh, come on, photo booth. Knock your shit off, please. Oh yeah, I had a beer earlier, but then I saved this can for later, so it's later. Most definitely later. You know what's weird? My buddy Steve told his other friend that he has, okay, and this is the coincidence of it, but my buddy Steve knows another person named Josh, and my buddy Steve told Josh that you're gonna find a girl one day, and then Josh said the same thing I said to Steve, like, yeah, whatever, I'll believe it when it happens. And then, sure as shit, one day it happened. And then Steve told me the same thing, basically. He's like, you're gonna find yourself a girl. It's not gonna be immediately, but somewhere in the near distant future, it's gonna happen when you least expect it. And I said to him, yeah, sure, whatever. And then he told me about the other Josh's situation, and he said, I predicted that shit, right? Shut the fuck up, Siri. And anywho, yeah, I don't know why it does that. Like, I could be in mid-sentence talking about something completely random, and Siri thinks I asked her the question. See, now you respond to me, you dumb cunt. But, yeah. You know, Steve told me that I want to find... Come on, photo booth, stop freezing up, please. God damn it, photo booth, why do you have to aggravate me such? It's not even a fucking hour-long video, there's no need to fucking freeze up like this. God damn it, fucking sitting here waiting for it to unfreeze and unglitch. Sorry about that, folks. Photo booth is being a pain in my ass burgers right now. But yeah, Steve told me I was gonna meet some smoking hot goth chick here in town one of these days, and it's gonna happen when I least expect it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Sure, whatever you say, man. I'll believe it when it happens. Although some things are worth the wait, as they say. But to pour me another black cherry cobra, that shit be bomb. Half of that. Half a cup of that. Yeah. And 8% beer is definitely enough to feel something off of it. It's not enough to get you like shit-faced, but a whole can of that will definitely get you copping a buzz. Now, the last chick I slept with probably would have stayed with me if I didn't scare her off. And I didn't mean to scare her off, but I hadn't been laid, like seriously, I haven't been laid in a fucking minute, and out of fucking nowhere. This smoking hot chick fucks my brains out, and the sex was fucking amazing. And I said, I love you to her, and it came out, and it scared her away, and I'm like, oh damn it. She didn't want to be in a relationship, and I scared her away. Nice going, dumbass. So the first rule about ending a dry spell, if you're a dude, and the first rule about ending a dry spell, and some chick fucks you, unless she says it, don't fucking say it. Unless you mean it. You know what I'm saying, kind of thing. That goes for both people involved, I guess. I'm not going to name names, but yeah. Apparently in Spencer's they have a pleasure pole, which is supposed to be like a fake penis that's like 8 inches long, 2 inches wide. And the fact that they're selling it as a pleasure pole for females in Spencer's, I'm like, that's funny, that's how big my dick gets when I get a fucking full-on boner. That's kind of, I take that as a compliment, actually. It's big enough to get the job done and then some. It's more of a grower than really a shower, but it's a little bit of both, but and there's been times that I've had a girl sitting in my lap, and it felt so good that I fucking pre-came in my pants. Anyway, I haven't even done nothing yet. It's sad to say this, but there you go. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a trip to meet. Come on, photo booth. There you go. It's a trip to. It can be a. God damn it, photo booth. It can be a trip to meet a girl that you have a lot in common with. Like, insane. Like, it's insane. I've heard that it's a life-changing experience. You know. I'm not going to make any accusations because, you know. Oh. Shit, excuse me. I had a little bit of chili before starting the video, and yeah. But there are a lot of chicks who dig bad boys that play guitar, and when you got that going for you, pop the collar, shot collar, holler, holler. Well, like an old school baller, trying to get an education so you can be a scholar. Oh damn, look me bust a mad rhyme for a nickel and dime to beat in musical time. Sitting here, haters acting sour like they're stuck on a lemon when they should have stuck on a lime. Hating because I got busted mad rhyme. Oh damn, I got the illest raps ever, the sick and clever, from the 307 to the 701. I'm busting raps to the day I'm dead and done. My beats are more fresh than bread out of the oven. Look at me busting mad magical skills like I got my own coven. But I'm just doing my own thing. Haters be feeling the sting when it gets too real for them to handle. Handle. What rhymes with handle? Dismantle, handle, kind of. That doesn't. There are some words that are hard to rhyme. Orange, door hinge, porridge. That kind of works, kind of doesn't. Ooh. And they say white boys can't rap. Yeah, some white boys try to rap and it sounds corny as fuck, but then some white boys like myself try to rap and it's like, damn. So I just be spitting venom like a spitting cobra. What up with that? That reminds me of a joke. What do you call a cobra that chews tobacco and raps? You call that a spitting cobra because he'd be spitting, chewing, spitting rhymes. Okay, that was lame. Folks, I'm sorry that joke was lame. It was a spur of the moment. Some of you might get a chuckle out of that. I don't know. So apparently Kathy Griffin got into some trouble because she held a fake decapitated head of President Donald Trump up for a photo. And people were naturally outraged by it. And then on top of that, she gets fired from her job for taking the photo. Like, wait a minute. Kathy Griffin... What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, fucking hell. Kathy Griffin basically fakes violence. You know. She doesn't incite violence. What's the word? I forget the word I'm looking for. Well, she didn't really, she was doing it to make a political statement, and it was overly done, and Donald Trump basically incites violence into his speeches and shit, and gets elected president, doesn't get fired from his job, and continues to prove he's completely incompetent for the job. But Kathy Griffin posts a fake a little photo. Everybody freaks out about it. She gets fired from her job. Like, what? What? No, no, come on, really? Oh, dude. Man. Bullshit. You ever seen a cat go ballistic when the owner acts like a dog, panting and growling and shit? It's adorable as fuck. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone says. That was completely random and off topic, but I even get people who pay money to just like my videos. They'll buy bots, and the bots that people buy, the bots that people pay money for will dislike my videos in masses. I could have like 20 views on a video and it would have like 30 dislikes and maybe 10 likes, and it's like, okay, wait a second. You know, when you're seeing shit like that, you know something's up. Like, people are just being stupid. But people are willing to pay big money to fuck my life up, and I still get back up and keep on keeping. What does that say about them? It says that I'm winning and they're losing, and it's obvious. Case in point, I had a fan send me a postcard from San Francisco, and the card says, "Hey Cobes, I'm sitting here in San Francisco watching your response video to the fake Cobra, and I have to say he is so delusional. I'll send you a postcard when I visit San Francisco Bay." Huh, sweet. Yes, people like that are so fucking delusional. And you know I'm doing something right on YouTube and people try so hard to fuck with me. Ha ha. Pull the rest of that in there just like that. Pour some more of that stuff in there just like that. Top that shit off. Yeah. Oh yeah. Boom. Oh, that drink combination is so good. Oh. God damn it, that drink combination is so good. How would you feel about t-shirts made, basically fan t-shirts from the documentary? Because my buddy Trapped, who filmed the documentary, is going to be having t-shirts. And that's what's up. Not only that, but me and Scotty have a cartoon that's being made about us. Didn't know that, did ya? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yippers. Then I get comments that people make, "Oh, you're going bald, blah blah blah," and it's like, fuck them. Just straight up fuck them. "44 fucking minutes long. Holy shit. White cherry cobras are a great way to kick off a party. I like making new drink combinations. Oh. Fucking hell, that's good. 45 minutes long. Holy shit. I don't even give a flying fuck if it's winter outside. My new little solution right here makes it so none of the smoke from my apartment travels anywhere else but out the window. That's boss as fuck. I don't care what anyone says. I was getting a little bit scraggly, so I shaved earlier. But I left the scruff on my chin to grow out into a nice goatee. Raw. Like, it's sad to see the great lengths that people go to troll me, and if they didn't go to such great lengths to troll me, then they wouldn't care. I want to win the lottery this summer and meet some smoking hot goth chick. It's gonna be awesome. And the secret to growing a mustache and goatee is when you get stubble on your face, leave the stubble on top of your lip and on your chin, and shave everything else off and let it grow out and repeat the process. And eventually your shit starts growing out. You know, if I knew I was capable of growing a mustache, I more than likely would have grew one in high school. Got this Captain Jack Sparrow shit going here. No, seriously, when I get my goatee and my mustache going, I got this Captain Jack Sparrow thing going about me. But why's all the rum gone? But why's all the rum gone? Now, if you want to remove any stain from your carpet, lemon juice, vinegar, and glugon mixed into a paste, and I guarantee you that shit, you let that shit soak on any stain for a good 20 minutes or so, then you scrub it out with some water and vacuum it up and let it dry. Boom. Like, normally when I smoke a cigarette in my apartment, is all you can smell, but it's faint to next to nothing with the system I got set up here. Anyways, this is KINGCOBRAJFS with another video. Thank you for watching. And I'll catch you... Come on, photo booth. There it goes. And I'll definitely catch you all later. Thank you for watching.